That riff is just made me think of Diablo. Okay, that will give me bonuses to all Shaman and Necromancer skills, meaning my pets, my buffs, everything. This will put me on 10,000 hit points. Pretty goddamn respectable. And it would also bring up the damage that these do. But, let's see. 5,257. Actually, it is better than that, apparently. Surprising. No. These are about the same. Yeah, that is surprising. Didn't think this would do that much damage. This does a lot more bleeding when you put that axe on. It's actually quite a hard choice, because I do have a fair bit of bonuses to bleeding, don't I? And I do gain a ton of life steal. The lightning damage does go up significantly. It's quite nice. This would boost Primal Strike and Torrent, so this would be made a lot better. Well, this will boost everything by 1. Well, this will boost them both by 3. So I'm not sure which is better, the Guillotine or this. Okay, weapon damage will go down, Primal Strike will go up, Savagery will go down. Savagery goes up, Primal Strike goes up, weapon damage goes up. It's actually a really hard choice. Plus, like, the different bits are telling me different things. Also, this somehow boosts armor value. Huh. Is that from Cunning? Whatever. So. Like, this is telling me my DPS goes down. But then if I see this here, this is telling my DPS goes up. Like, the thing they're telling me on one bit, they're telling me this is the best there and on the other page, but here these jump up dramatically. So it's wait, I know why. This has the increased attack speed and gets slightly more attack off per second. So maybe that's what's tilting it, because the other thing is DPS. Well, this is damage per hit. Also have to keep one thing in mind. 697, 681. It's not taking into account. It's the other thing is my Falcon's Call is beating out the Prismatic Eviscerator when it has Blessed Steel and Potent Raincore Powder on it. It's beating both of those out. That means it's very, very goddamn potent. Of course, I will lose out on my fire and my cold by doing this, but I give him so much more lightning. Let's go get Blessed Steel. Fourth is Storm Surge. That boosts Primal Strike by 3 as well. I'm not sure if I would actually go back to using Windcolor's Decapitator. I might for the boosts, but it'll depend if I got, when I get the other bits of the set and all that. But anyway. They actually did upgrade the stat bonus between these. Like say 2 to Primal Strike became 3 to Primal Strike. Okay. I thought they I didn't actually pay much attention to that bit previously. I was just noting the set. The set is still the same as far as I can tell. Yeah, it is. Wonder if you can use a normal Decapitator with different tiers of the other items. But anyway. Now let's watch. Wish I could have 2 bits up here, but no. Okay, it wasn't as much of a jump as I was hoping it would be. These did hop up though. And now for the final piece. Also, do have this. Could slap this on, but no. Okay, older Kova. Oh, apologies. Okay, I don't remember what I had. Let's head to Homestead. I can go from there. And that is actually really close to where I need to be anyway. Even hearing about the thing living beneath an Acropolis gives me chills. To think that you fought against it. You are either really brave or a real fool. But we all owe you our lives. Questions. Yeah. Oh yeah, it was you I had to come to. I was too used to going to the other guy. There. Even better. So yeah, damage per second wise, I've caught up.
I've heard the news from up north. I am at a loss for words about what happened to Olgrim. I never thought that smug bastard had it in him to pull off such heroics. I'll be raising a glass tonight to your conquest.
Questions? I think I already asked for everything. Okay, I wonder if... You know, I can talk to the husband. You know, Thornsberry. Thank you for bringing us here. I missed... no, that's nothing new. Thornsberry Farm. Over. It's oversized. Don't suppose you've seen my wife Dial around, have you? Don't tell me she's run off on another sort of her... run off on another of her stories. Does this happen often? Too often, I'd say. The world is crumbling around us and girls' heads in the clouds. Oversized again. I don't appreciate how much she makes me worry. I think she's run off to Malmouth. What? But by the gods, that girl will be the death of me. If you see her again, please tell her to come home. Malmouth's no place for a young lady to be off on her own. Especially now. I think she'll be just fine. She found her own way across. We had to go through hell. She's, from a certain respect, more resourceful than us. She didn't have to be like, well, bridge is out. You know, let me take a journey through Satan's sphincter. Okay, let me just hide stuff away. Not in Satan's sphincter. Sainters? What?
Got something you need stashed?
Sure, whatever. I know I'm putting these in the wrong tab, but I just don't care right now. Didn't hold on to those boosts for any given reason, I just forgot to get rid of them.
It's safe with me.
Okay. I'm kind of having two minds of going here. Ah, fuck it. We'll play a bit longer. Oh, only one tag here. Of course, it's the one saying I've less health. Whoa. Now I realize I was still standing in one of the zones. Thought I had moved off it. Just run on through. But yeah, I'm feeling a little burnt out right now, but at the same time I want to keep going. Alright. These are actually on level with me. Much like the other area. Oh, I should be able to talk to the chick at the Calvin when I go back there. You know, remember she was asking me had I been here. If I go finish this, I should be able to say yes. also gaining rep with the Death Vigil and the other crowd. Also, oddly, these aren't considered part of the Ethereal Vanguard, despite the fact that, now, from the story of it, these would be. Because Ethereal Vanguard was introduced in the DLC. This is base game content. Well, this wasn't in the base game, but this wasn't added in an expansion. It was added in the patch.
That skill's not ready.
I need to get more constitution. It's a non-finished meal there, but it'll require me running through more hellfire. Also, I took the worst path. Typical. I think I just didn't notice the better one there. As you can see, it's just going off my regen now, so it's going up a lot slower. God damn. Amount of exploding mooks. It's beautiful to see. Oh. I kind of just saw it, you know, wriggling there, and I thought, oh yeah, it's dead, and just kind of glazed over and ignored it. Mesmer. It's good. Well, actually, no. I was thinking he was dying too easy. He was clearly a doppelganger. But no, that was actually the right one. Powered Dreadguard. Who's Necromancer? It's a Necromancer shield. Flesh Warped Aethermane. I got some constitution back. Is the Herald back down here? Yes. Herald of the Stars. Again, I just assumed it's, you know, just a map of the stars kind of thing, but with Aether corruption. Oh, food ration. Beautiful. Did that say level 70? Beautiful. Main boss killed. Empowered Windborn Reaves. Every time I'm seeing a bit, you know, a bit of that kit, I'm hoping it's part, a bit of blue empowered gear. hoping it's the one bit I've been looking for. Well, the other set, I have the axe back of my chest. Connection to Rift Gates feels absent within this place. Gonna be honest, it feels weird that they have, the Skeleton Key works there, because it's meant to be like ancient places, and poor Valbury gates aren't like anciently locked, Well, whatever. Again, maybe the gates are older than you think. I swear I'm attacking faster right now. Azalog the Corrupt Defender. Doesn't sound. Aether Blaze. Beautiful. Ooh. Berserking, Vengeful, and Aether Warped. Increases armor by minus 10%. What an awkward phrasing. My minions are still not great. And to be honest, it won't ever be great as long as I'm not wearing pro pet gear. I want to give up on them somewhat and just focus even more on myself. Gorag the Undiminished, unstoppable. Okay, we have to get the head of the Archivist. Just have to keep an eye out for them. Sure, if I just keep an eye on the map, it'll tell me. So I'm puzzled on the whole. It was a reclusive port town with connections to the capital. How does that work? How was that reclusive? 50% chance of crit. I crit pretty damn frequently. So that's going to be happening a lot, even if it is only 50% chance. Corruptus. Corrupt this. Empowered Physics Utility Pack. Worked wonders for Physic until it ran out of zombie repellent. About 33% to all damage, 42 offensive ability, 30 defensive, 8 health regenerate per second, increases health regen by 24%, energy by 31%, and minus 15% physique requirement for armor. I wonder what zombie repellent is. Fucking thing, I was expecting to, like, you know, it to dissipate. You know? Never really sure how to deal with those. Countered them so little. Then they would overlap with other stuff. Kind of looking forward to giving the Paladin a try. That'll be fun. Though again, I don't know when I'll be doing that. It'll be after I do Epic on this character. Sorry, Elite on this character. Elite. Ooh, treasure trove. Yeah, it'll be after then, and I have no idea when I'll be doing that. So, this is a long running program. Watch your orders. Not a unique model, same like the guy under Fort Icon. Lightbringer's Chains of Ordes of Spell Weaving. It's not a utter, you know, list of stuff. 62% cold damage, 58% acid damage, 26% elemental damage, 54% frostburn and poison damage, 5% spirit, 30 defensive ability, 5% casting speed, 35% light radius, 20% vitality resistance, 19% aid resistance, 50% chaos resistance, 40% reduced stun duration. Really hoping for, you know, a blueprint, but no. Love when they take the, you know, damage area with them. There's that again. Pack. Corrupted coffin. Wasn't sure was it corrupted coffin or corruptor coffin. progress in Old Town. So that's the Archmage. As you requested, I've made contact with many of the less reputable arrivals here at port. Made it clear to them that big changes are on the horizon, and permitted them to smuggle in contraband unchecked. In exchange, some of the sailors are now working for me to spread rumors, gather information, and eliminate unwanted interruptions if need be. The rumor regarding an impending rise in taxes has caught like wildfire, and townspeople are rightfully displeased. We also successfully diverted all garbage collection to the already overflowing dump in Old Town. The nearby homeowners are naturally upset by this, and suspect complaints will soon be arriving at the mayor's offices for you to intercept. So long as we keep the mayor oblivious to the larger problems arising in Port Valbury, we should be able to stir up a mob within weeks. Already I'm receiving word of growing dissent in taverns and secret gatherings to discuss city matters. The city is reaching a boiling point. The fear-mongering regarding witches has also turned up far more candidates than we anticipated. Paranoid or simply selfish, people are reporting their neighbours for completely innocuous acts, but it is all the excuse the city guard needs to apprehend these women and bring them to the docks, where our new associates smuggle them to Malmouth. I take particular delight when I see a noblewoman brought through my doors, knowing that some richest, pompous family is forever ruined by rumours and spite. But it'll be not long before they all burn for the injustices they enjoyed for generations. Jaren, Port Valbury Harbour Master. Fun fact, in historical witch trials and all that, it wasn't only women that were, seen as witches. Frequently men were killed during them as well. And like here, people are, accusing people of witchcraft for petty reasons. That was the case then too. So yeah, it's people for you. Page Reynolds, page 5? Christ. I'm gonna start reading that for a while, because I don't, that's page fucking 5. Alright. I'm getting quite tired, but since I'm in here, oh, there's page 2. I don't really have much choice but to continue. I suppose I could leave the game open and just come back to it tomorrow, but I'm not really the biggest fan of that idea. So yeah, we got page 5 and page 2. Flames of Valbury. Ooh, there's page 1. Anadar the Undying. 100 XP awarded. Orcus the Terror. Sadly, they're doing Aether damage, not bleeding or elemental. The Flames of Valbury subside. I don't know remember I was saying frequently men were victims of them as well. I don't know the ratio or any degree of numbers, but men were frequently also the victims of them. So, it wasn't solely women, as pop culture would dictate, or common acceptance would dictate. Not sure why that's the case, but yeah, it's inaccurate. And as in, why would pop culture be wrong about that? It's not too hard to say, both got screwed over by it. But people. Same reason why it happened, people. Also, apparently my voice, someone was mentioning in some of my Doom videos, apparently, yeah, my voice is apparently a lot deeper in the recordings than I actually hear it myself. It's a rather annoying thing, really. Because it's just like, I hear myself one way. Talking to someone, I'm heard a different way. And then them hearing me in a recording, I'm heard yet another way. I had Mom check a video before, and she had forgotten it was my video, and she didn't even recognize my voice. She thought I was someone else. So I was wondering, like, how I came across in a video. So yeah, she didn't even recognize me for a bit, at least.